Master Pass it, Master Pass it.
Introducing MasterPass QR, a new way to pay from MasterCard. With MasterPass QR, you can now pay at supermarkets, restaurants, fuel stations, and thousands of locations in Ghana by simply scanning a QR code. Find MasterPass in your bank's mobile banking application and simply scan to pay. So, don't wait for it. MasterPass it. Secure, smart, easy, priceless. Ask your bank or telco about MasterPass QR. Terms and conditions apply.
We Master Pass it.
Minia, enso fufobia bejaso na eyenie masronko se.
Na enso ni friend saying
Eye awake purified drinking water. The enwa wana say ebre bi a wo beto awake purified drinking water no wo ji obi nkwa wo National Cardiothoracic Center e wo kolebu a wo Ghana ha ya.
Na edi ani National Cardiothoracic Center yi.
National Cardiothoracic Center ya yaresabia e hwenipa e wa akoma yare wo mo a wo makoma ho atechema wo ye surgery ma wo mo enkoda tokro da wo makomam ene wo bia wo hia akoma foforo no National Cardiothoracic Center e ye ho adwuma pa
na edi na awake e ya mo
se woto awake bottle ba ko bia ye sika ni bi koma yaresabia no na wo mo de abo nipa wo mo wa akoma yare ne nso wo mo ni sika ne asan de asiesie ayaresabia no enti se wo hya awake bottle no ho a wo be hu National Cardiothoracic Center ashanso de ene sika ye twa ede boa wo mo ene ye nyina ye nkoto awake purified drinking water na ye ngi obi nkwa nom awake purified drinking water na sesan wo bia brabo awake nom bi na gi obi nkwa awake one for life.
Yadi abo, boom boom, yadi abo. Tony Tigo di abo, atom, skola. Yadi abo, boom boom, yadi abo. Tony Tigo di abo, atom, skola. On your mark, get set. Tigo network. One big family, bigger, better, stronger. Open fracture.
Yeah, boom! The smartphone network and Ghana's favorite network are now one. This means that your connections can only get bigger, better, and stronger. Airtel Tigo, one big family.
Correct. Attention. Yes, sir. Any challenger? No, sir. Always strong in the air, by land, and on the sea. Free-bay contingent no framework. You are ever ready. No curve, no bend. Jenny Kyo, 442.
Present, sir. Representing the female contingent.
How do you feel?
Very happy, sir. In fact, I just
rock garlic mixer. What there was several man a boost to obia immune system. And answer to obia bill. Will be willing ya fast. Says rock called laxative capsule. When I bet I am team, if you will be so. That is a small job for me, sir. Now the spice. To all pharmacies, chemical and herbal shops nationwide. Alkamin natural mineral water. You are in charge of all the troops. When a Rubanum Rocker capsules should be your base, a Rocker Clinic Limited, a Dental Pantan Junction, KTV Danum, Kumasenso, Alaba, Abuabu Station, opposite Siko House, Obian Freyen, 0244 18 32 30 and 0248 88 50 40.
So we're back. It's some 19 minutes past 3. Now, for several years, these Fulani herdsmen have been troubling people at Agogo. Now, before I even go on further to tell you, what my concerns are, just yesterday, about 71 people were buried in Nigeria, also in relation to this same thing, a similar thing. Now, you heard ERASTUS again speak about the fact that he's been covering this Fulani menace in Agogo since 2003.
Yeah.
So why is it that 2018, that is 15 years till now, we don't seem to have an idea as to how to resolve this very problem, ERASTUS? You've been covering it. Following what has happened just this very week, how does it make you feel?
Angry. And I have decided, you see, I think this is the first time I'm talking about the Fulani issue. I've decided not to.
Publicly?
Yeah. I don't want to worry my head over it again. Because I see that people are deliberately
refusing to act.
No, they put the problem at the center. So we know that the problem is at the center, and we are all doing Antruchi around it. Antruchu, Antruchu, like that, and we're all going around it. You see, in Ghana, we know the solution to our problems. So we see the problem, this is white. And when you are asked, so what is the color of this problem? Then somebody will stand somewhere, let's set up a committee to look at the color. I think it looks like white. It may even turn red at a point. But now it looks like it's gray. Though we are all seeing it, and the color is there, maybe black or something. You see, when you go to Agogo, the people there have no jobs. There are no jobs. There is no stone quarry. There is no galamsey. Nothing. It's just farming. And it has been like that for a very long time. When you're looking for plantain, good plantain, it comes from Agogo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, plantain. It comes from Agogo. And what they used to do is that they will grow it in, plantation about several acres. And then when they harvest, that's what they export some and they eat some. So the Agogo people, they eat from their farm. They have watermelon. Previously, the cargo vehicles go there, pick, large numbers of watermelon for sale in other areas of the country. So that is what they do. And if you go to the Agogo Plains and see how the cattle has destroyed these farms. So people who used to have acres of plantain now have nothing. So imagine if you live in a place like that and all you have done in your life is farm. And now the only source of livelihood, the one you pay your child's school fees with, the one you get your rent from and everything from, is gone. And there's nothing you can do. To the extent that even going to your own farm now is a problem.
Because you could lose your life.
Yes.
You could be raped.
And so where you find women holding pump action guns before they go to their farms.
Bomberclad.
You see? Yeah. I can remember Asadu Farms. The one whose cattle they shot right now. He suffered because he had acres of plantain. And then at that time, the Fulani people brought their farm, let me say nomadic. It will not be fair to my Fulani friends. Not every nomadic herdsman is a Fulani person. So the nomadic herdsmen took their cattle there. I was there. We witnessed it. I saw the cattle at the point. I still have the videos on my phone. And they ate a larger part of the farm and set fire to the rest.
Erastus, I'm sorry, we don't have much time. Let me ask you. Do you think that as a people we have a solution to this problem, yes or no?
We have a solution to the problem, but because of vested interests, and I'm talking about our own leaders. Let me ask you this pertinent question. When we say cattle in Agogo, mind ya.
Who owns them?
We know them. But
so are we saying that in this country we do not know who owns the cattle in Agogo? We do. And who does this? Nomadic herdsmen who are going around with AK-47 assault rifles.
Charlie?
Powerful guns like that. And we know the police themselves have said it time and time and again that they are armed to the teeth. And we know they have these sophisticated guns with them. We have the military, we have all those powerful people in town. But we choose not to care. We just don't care.
Frank, like I was saying before the break, there's been several series of RECSEC meetings dating way back. There's been a court ruling
where they discuss nothing.
Have you been in a meeting?
But if they discuss something, we still will not have this same problem 15 years down the line. What are they doing?
Frank, disappointed?
Yes, I mean, why not? Because lives have been lost. I mean, and we still keep losing lives. And I've said that the charisma that the government, the approach that the government is using to fight Galamsey, let us channel that approach towards the Fulani issue. If the president would have to issue a caveat or whatever to say that for this period, serve your animals, make sure that your animal does not go beyond I mean, Dave, you know this account adage where we say that
ordered to leave
only
2012,
veranda out of the
You see, when Frank goes like this, he's even treating them with kiss gloves.
Let's hear for eviction. There's a court order for eviction.
The court order says evict these people.
You see, no. What I'm saying is that the one you are talking about is those who are moving from their part of their region towards our land, and they are going and not coming back.
This one we are
but
talking
this
about.
one we are talking about our own people who have employed these guys to watch over the animals for them.
Yeah.
How do you tell them
It's the same. We should paint them with the same.
That is the same thing.
We should
So
paint them with the same.
now the approach that we used to regularize the small scale miners, we should use that same approach towards the herdsmen. So we give you a period. I'm assuming you don't own a plot of land. You know these animals feed on grass. It means assassin. Why assassin on could do also? That is the mentality, and that is what we know in our Greek. So what you have to do is that you need to own some portion of land before you can raise certain number of animals. You have livestock numbering 1,000, and you have just 1 acre of land. Where do you expect them to go and feed? You understand? So that is the problem we find ourselves.
We'll be given an assurance now that the court ruling is going to be enforced. You trust it?
Just because
the assurances have been.
This is a new administration.
We are getting serious, not because of a new administration. All of a sudden, you're seeing helicopters in Agogo.
Yeah.
Helicopters in Agogo. Yeah. Wow, fantastic.
So you see,
3 of them in Agogo.
And we are seeing all
of
this.
security.
We are seeing all this just because some military men were shot.
Oh, okay.
Yes, of course. If those military men were not shot, and the normal thing of Agogo indigene has been shot dead, some Fulani man has been shot dead, this woman has been raped, who cares? Nobody cares.
And David, it has happened before. Like you said, when RESEC meets, they issue serious warnings, and I know
that they go sit there, they have a cup of coffee.
In 2012,
and take allowances.
There was this warning that was sent to them that all of them, they were giving them 1 month in 2012 that they were going to evict all of them. But did it ever happen?
It never did.
So what we are pleading is that for some of us, we can only plead and talk through the media like we are doing to the president.
Can't we name and shame? Because we know the names of
naming and shaming could be one. And I have mentioned it somewhere before. Naming and shaming could be one. Then using the law, definitely those behind it, like ERASTUS
naming
said.
and shaming who?
No, we know
the owners who are
behind it.
The owners of the cattle who have employed these.
I hear
about last 2 years we mentioned.
I hear some Nananoma involved.
Yes, I told you that with
last 2 years we actually mentioned.
So are you putting them in shame?
No, I hear some Nananum, some very powerful Nananum have their cattle in Agogo.
Last 2 years,
Nananum, if you have your cattle in Agogo,
let's help solve these problems. And that is why I'm saying that with the issue that we knew that some of the chiefs had lands and they were doing galamsey. Yeah. Didn't we know? Yeah. Didn't the president meet the chiefs? The minister met the chiefs and told them that we want our water bodies to be clean. The same approach. Go and meet the minister for agri. I don't know why he's silent on these ones. Sometimes when we hit them hard, they tend to complain. But the issue have come. We know livestock farming falls under the Greek ministry, and they are not talking.
Do you think that because they know that they are shielding them, like Razo just mentioned, and some big chiefs are involved.
Yes,
we have big prominent politicians who are involved. So what the people we expect to do something about this problem. Know these people, and so they've kept quiet because they know that.
But David, what happened to public interest? I mean, sorry to be rude. What happened to public interest? We are staring at civil strife, civil war. We are staring at it. It is coming, it is knocking, giving us franca. And we say that because of sectarian interest, we should sit there. Can't you see that war is about to break?
Yeah.
Can't you see that? Our customer last year, the people that
the people have no avenue to them,
and they have no avenue to them. They took arms.
Who of Abesia one fight because he said if our farms are going to be destroyed, so that we will die, then I might as well fight and die. Of course, don't forget that at the point he has Antoine Rose in this part of this country. And I'm sure of it too. Because if I'm going to starve and die, I might as well take it. Who should die? We should wake up.
Who should die before we act? No, who should die before we act? How many lives should we lose before we do the right thing?
2016.
You spend time chasing profit because look, at the heart of all this, The sectarian interest we are talking about, David, Erastus and Frank are talking about. The sectarian interest is greedy profiteering.
Yeah.
I'm even adding another adjective to the profiteering.
And what we are not realizing.
You don't want to spend. Where? What the Agogo land? Where you find the grass is good, the land is fertile. And it was assassin there. And I don't talk around. Let them do their ranch for you. You pay as you eat.
That is a
pay as you eat.
And when we
can we regularize that?
That's what I'm saying.
The nomadic ones that have guns, let us take the guns away. Let the security act. Civil war is saying us in the face. Dying. And then we pay lip service.
Being raped and all. What is a daily basis?
But again, having said all this, I mean the loss of lives and property. Do we also, as a people, as a nation, have we looked at the food stuff that we're losing? Because Said, I know, Said and I have had conversation on this. He tells you the number of plantain that used to come from Agogo.
But I'm telling you.
You know, you would say one quantify, one fact. He would tell me about the truck loads.
Yeah.
100, 200.
That's what I'm talking about.
Run 50, 30
plantain.
And now we are importing food stuff from other neighboring countries. So we will sit down unconcerned, we'll sit down and play lip service, and like Rashes will say, they'll have regular meetings and nothing really comes out of it. Go there until when?
So it means that's what we are saying, that if it's first under a certain ministry and you have those people unconcerned, Dave, what do you expect? Listen, we've played politics with these issues. Run up to the elections in 2016. We had all sort of people trying to get votes out of this Fulani issue and even politicians accusing themselves. Now they've kept quiet.
The non-citizens Nigerians over there, they have voter ID cards.
They are voting because they've stayed there. They've married some of the Ghanaians and they become citizens.
Listeners, you can join us now. We talked first of all about the president mentioning, Matamidu as a person he would like to occupy the office of special prosecutor. Now we're talking about this Fulani Agogo issue, which of course kills my soul big time, because women are raped. People are killed. I mean, I recall last 2 years when there's a confirmed person was shot dead.
Yeah.
I mean, and yes, because I didn't yet now. I saw a documentary where watermelon was that was growing beautiful. Nobody sick. I know you same morning.
Me say, you are here.
Give us a call on 0322083596. Call us now.
But I'm telling you, they will go around and use helicopters, whatever, blah blah blah. Go and they
hear the same thing.
The time is now, never. The time is now.
And they will forget.
The time to act is now.
Let's go to the phone lines. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Dave.
Oh, Dr. Beche, how are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm doing well. Good afternoon to the panelists.
Let's say, sir.
Yeah, Dave, on Mr. Hamidi's appointment, I believe it's a courageous decision by the president. I'm saying that his appointment should not create fear and panic in the system, so that people placed in positions of responsibility cannot operate legitimately for the good of the nation. And as a nation, Dave, I believe our joy should not only be how many people he will successfully prosecute and have imprisoned, but also how sanity can be brought in the system with respect to minimizing corruption in the country, if we can't totally eliminate it. Thank you very much, Dave.
Well, thank you very much, Doctor, for your call. 0322083596. Richard from Achumate Chiman. Good afternoon. Let's hear you.
Good afternoon, Dave. You see, the special prosecutor, I think that the president has risen above this political things that have been going on in this country. We know that this man is an NDC man, and the president has given him this opportunity to prosecute people who will embezzle state funds. So I think that it is the best decision for the president to take right now. We are just praying and hoping that the special prosecutor will do as expected of him to benefit all of us as a country. And a coincidence, I don't know why sometimes we sit down as a nation for a problem to occur and reoccur over a number of times. It looks as if we don't have plans. It looks as if we don't, I don't know. In fact, this issue must be brought to an end this year. Otherwise, we will render all our leaders incompetent. Thank you very much.
Hasn't he spoken the right thing?
Yes.
Of course.
No, seriously, hasn't he?
Yes, that's the challenge.
They're all incompetent.
Yes. If you come and the channel still exists,
you are incompetent.
Jesus. Well, but the phone lines are still activated. 0322083596. If you haven't had a say or a bite on this Matamidu office, appointment giving him, you can call us. Again, we're talking about this Fulani issue.
Why would we have RESEC in place? Military, police, what? Fire service.
At this point, enforcement is what we need. Enforcement. Otherwise, we'll have to bring more resources to quell civil rights.
There's been a transfer.
If we don't enforce,
and solve it, what caused the transfer? If there's a feud between he and the DCE, what have we investigated? That is the issue we want to find out.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. What's your name, sir?
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yeah, is that Love FM?
Yeah, this is Love FM. What's your name, sir?
Is that David?
Yes, sir. This is David, sir.
Hello.
Well,
can I go ahead?
You can call us back, sir. Sorry about that. I think you found difficulty in hearing us. Good afternoon. Hello. 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 Well, I don't know what the challenge is, but let me clear the lines and try again. 0322083596. Hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, David.
Yes, sir. Let's hear you, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead. Let's hear you, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, David. Yeah, David, it's a problem that I think we have to tackle. And the assembly should be empowered. Now we are appointing the president. I don't think it's everything that needs national legislation. The assembly should be able to work. There's a chief executive there. Why can't we put something in place and seek the support of the government? It's baffling. Most of the time we are looking at government, president, no.
Well, I don't know what the problem is. I'm having a few challenges with the phone lines now. Abbas, you called us from Sokobay. Your line just dropped. Sorry about that. I don't know what the problem is, but we're having a few challenges with the lines. Let me just try again. 0322083596. Call us. Let's see if we can have clearer lines to communicate on. 0322083596. You can call us. Doc, I don't know. Let me before I come to you, Doc. Let me go to Frank. Frank, you were saying that you want what the DCE and the police officer who has been transferred.
Yes, our regional commander was telling us that he played a part in the transfer of the police commander in Agogo, saying that there was a feud between him and the DCE.
Yeah.
And what we are asking is that, what was that feud about? What caused the transfer?
I think it should be investigated.
It should be investigated. Who was protecting the Fulanis? I mean, who was encouraging the thing that resulted in the death of the two police officers or the military person? I mean, that is what Ghanaian wants to know, not just transfer.
Stephen is calling from. Is it Atonsu you said? Where do you say you're calling from?
Yeah, Atonsu.
Let's hear you, Stephen.
Yeah, good afternoon, Dave.
Good afternoon, sir.
You people are doing a great job. But you see, the problem is just simple. I'm a young guy, 29, but I think we don't have leaders. That's the only thing. Because a problem existing for almost 10 to 15 years, and we can't solve it. Yet we go to school, they teach us, and they want us to write an exams. You see, it's a big thing. Our leaders fail every single day. They fail almost every day. And we, the young guys growing up, how do they expect us to be good people? Or as good leaders as well? Because we are not learning from any good leader. Now, with the issue of Martin Amidu, I think it's the best. Because both sides are afraid. I'm telling you the truth. If you look at the platforms of the NPP, the NDC, in fact, it's now a war. People think the president is, in fact, trying to hang them. But for me, it's a good thing for Ghana. And I know Ghana will work again, maybe with our prayers.
Indeed, with our prayers. We'll all pray. Thank you very much, Stephen, for your call. Abbas, sorry, I lost you again on that line. You can call back. We have a few minutes ago, so you can call back. Hello, good afternoon. Yes, sir. Sheriff, welcome. Let's hear you.
I'm Kalisha Dave.
Oh, Kalisha, let's hear you.
Dave, good afternoon to you and good afternoon to all your suspects.
Good afternoon to you.
I just hope and pray that Nambili is able to do the job, because throughout the appointment, as if he knows all the corrupt people in Ghana. I have confidence in him, and indeed, I hope he's a special prosecutor, not ordinary one, because ordinary ones are not helping us. I just hope and pray he do the job as he wants, and I tell you what.
My phone lines are acting very funny at this point in time. I don't know why. So let's put an end to the phone calls. It's not helping too much at this point in time. So sorry to all of you who are trying to reach us. We sincerely apologize. But we have just some 4 minutes ago. Let's wrap up. Erastus, both issues. How would you want to end on it?
Well, with the Fulani issue, I think that we have a crop of leaders who have failed us all this time from 2003 down. Both NDC and NPP. If you're a minister, you're a police commander, you're a military person who formed part of RESEC, down from the genesis of this Fulani issue today, you have failed us. You have been very incompetent. And I am expecting that this time around, if you have been given a position as a police commander or a military commander and you form part of RESEC, begin to see yourself as coming up with ideas that will end that Fulani menace. Don't be part of the incompetence. Let's draw the line.
So I'm happy the way he's ending, because I'm hoping that if God gives us life and we live to see 2019, we don't have to be dancing to the same tune around the same time.
The back and forth is too much.
It's too much.
The incompetence is too much. When you give somebody a simple problem that solve this problem, so are we saying that all those people who form part of RESEC do not have ideas that could solve that problem? Then they are incompetent.
Thank you, Frank.
Yes. And down to the other one, Martin Amidu. I wish him well. He's a fantastic person, and I'm hoping that we all support him with evidence, with resources and everything. And if he's facing challenges, I advise him to come back to ask the public. Tell us.
Because he has our support. Frank.
Yes, Dave, on Martin's appointment, what I'll say is that it's a fantastic appointment by the president. I've commended him on that, and we all pray that those self-styled politicians, civil servants who are politicians in disguise, who are within the Attorney General's office, would allow him to work. That is what we are praying for. We want that independence. And whatever issue that he brings out, Ghanaians will support him on that. Then on the Fulani issue, it is as if somebody is hiding the seriousness of the issue from the eyes of the president. That's what I'm seeing. Somebody is hiding the seriousness of it from the face of the president. By now, the president should know that there is danger in Agogo, danger in Kwewu, danger in Drobonso with the Fulani issue.
Civil war.
So that he would approach it in a way that he did to that of the Galamsey. The fact that even with that we're losing our water bodies, with this one we are losing human beings, and that is how serious it is. So the president, through the Ministry of Agriculture, the regional minister, should attach some level of seriousness in addressing the issue.
Okay, Doc.
Yes, Martin Amidu, you have security of tenure, 7 years, and by law, unless of stated misbehavior which goes through a legal process, you cannot be removed. Be encouraged by that. Be also encouraged that we, the public, we are behind you. So you have made history. You are the first to occupy the office. Set a good path for us. We are behind you. I will say that for those who have helped to perpetuate this Agogo cattle head menace, shame on you. Yeah. And then, don't let your profiteering end lives. Lives are precious. The same cattle you are rearing to feed lives so that you make money. How about if the people die? There's no sense in this. It's got to end. We have no choice. It's got to end. David, 2019, if you come and sit here and talk about Agogo cattle issue, it will be that now the Agogo cattle and the farmers are in peaceful coexistence, and they are benefiting from economic activities.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nelson. And of course, you, Frank Dinyansa, and Erastus Asaridonko. My name is David AKUETTEH. I've got a sports minister right here. He's got sports for you. Sports minister, good afternoon. How are you doing? Unkasa.
Sports minister is hazard saying.
As
for docu their reply.
Well, according to him, well, you listen to sports. Okay, I will answer for you here on